Now talking about elasticity. In cloud computing, elasticity is a term used to reference the ability of a system to adapt to changing workload demand by provisioning and deprovisioning pooled resources so that provisioned resource match current demand as well as possible. So I think we talked about scalability. This is pretty much the same thing, how the elasticity should work. And then enterprise application. An enterprise application is an application that is intended for large scale use by large business. So like Oracle supports so many products for enterprise application. They have this financial system, which is obviously not for a startup, because their pricing model and all those things are very much compatible with all your enterprise level organizations only. Even some of the things they have like Java, I think below 11 or 12 they had this open source, but most of the application provided by Oracle, these are for the enterprise license and enterprise organization. So here comes the ERP. We talked about it, but let's read the definition. Enterprise resource planning software allows a business or organization to manage a suite of integrated applications that we call modules, which are used to collect, manage, and store data on a variety of business activities. ERP solutions are often offered as a service, right? So we talked about CRM, human resources, and different modules on part of this ERP. Extensibility, the ability of a cloud solution to add new runtime and framework support via community build pack. So like when I was working on this Oracle Financials, GST was not there. But as India government announced these regulatory changes, so all these ERP service provider had to update their packages and they had to roll out with all their customers. So maybe let's say that Genpact is one of their customer. Let's assume that Infosys is also Oracle's customer, and these are Indian clients, right? Whereas Microsoft may also be using Oracle's product for maintaining their day-to-day office work. GST may not be applicable for them because they are not operating from India. They may have certain different regularities. So basis on the geography, they also do these patches release and then some of the bug fixes, because that's like always providing some features, and then basis on the feedback they do the bug fixing and then promoting it. So for that there is a separate Oracle support system which works on prioritizing the product and then releasing it through a ticket system. But extensibility, talking about if they are doing any release as part of the standard patches or the features release, or they are doing it just because of any regulatory changes or the bug fixes.